Why, hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I am your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, and today, just a real quick update on our LOTRO Lore Master playlist here of the further adventures of Elladan and Elrohir. So, we got a new update, kind of cool. There's some new stuff. Basically, we're seeing some more chapters and stories following the Sons of Elrond, which will be pretty fun. So with the chapter release, we get on July 20th. So this is about a week after that. So if you're watching this, it's probably been out for a while or recently. Special note, the further adventures of Elladan and Elrohir have arrived. Soon after Frodo's rescue from the ford of Baruna, the scouts of Rivendell venture forth, being the sons, seeking news on the enemy and his servants. Lord Elrond has given his sons, Elladan and Elrohir, a secret errand. Join the twins on their journey from Rivendell to distant land of Lorien. Ooh, Lothlorien. Cool. Players can start further adventures by talking to Elrond in the library. Rivendell can be exchanged with, outside the last homely house. Okay, with Celeber, all right. So we'll go and see that right now. We'll go see where it starts. And updates from the player versus monster player front. Sweet, we got some updates to PvP, which is what that is. Experience the thrill of monster player versus player combat with, new options. What are they? You can become a monster player after your main character reaches level 2. Oh, wow. So you can do monster play now when your character in Freeps, the Freeps as we call them, the Free Peoples. Freeps and Creeps are the two terminologies we've always used in LOTRO for the dark side of the good side in the PvP zone. But you only have to be level 2, and then you can immediately go get a bad guy if you want, be a bad guy. If you wish to fight on the side of heroes, you can ride your character into the Entomos at level 20. Oh, interesting. All right. So if you are... and it will upscale it. You will be upscaled to better handle the carnage. Audacity is now essential for survival into Entomors. As you reach level 140, you will acquire more audacity and gear to better handle the fight. So there is a bonus to being max level in PvP still. There's audacity is basically the ability to not be stunned as long and feared or like held down. All right. That's what that is for people who might not know that. For a full list of changes and updates to the player versus monster player Entomors, please visit this section. All right, sweet. News and notes. Dramatic scaling stats on the following items have been adjusted to more appropriately across all fields. Level 130 Shield of the Hammerhand. Oh, this is fantastic. I use these all the times. These are from the original expansions, and their stats don't scale as much now with the higher areas, so that's very nice. All right, the stats granted by the following traits have been adjusted to more appropriately across all levels. Men of the Fourth Age, Hobbit status, Fateful Dwarf. Oh, sweet. These are so exciting. These are the abilities you get as your racial buffs. So like, as I was showing, you know how dwarves have the one where they give everyone vitality? Well, now if you're high level, it's going to give a ton of vitality instead of just a kind of meaner amount. Like, not as impactful. That'll be more impactful. That's cool. Unwritten Destiny and Those Who Remain. These are all, I believe most of those are special abilities from that. Buffs from all the races. Some player based status progress were tweaked a bit. Okay. To values. All right, so they helped in that area, level 105. Okay, events. The treasure place. Okay, this is an event. Okay, that happens. There's like 4 or 5 events each year on LOTRO, which are very fun. You get a lot of cosmetics. You can do little events with people. It's pretty fun. The treasure base swamp. We'll start doing more of that, maybe with some live streams or something in the future. Is now 75%, an increase from 25 to 33%. Oh, cool. Okay. Again, a lot of this I'm not going to. You can read this if you'd like later. I'll have a link to this whole article in the description if you want to know more about this, but I'm not going to go over that because it'll get too boring. Let's just cover some stuff that's real important. The Brawler now have visible proficiency skill. Okay, all right, skills. All right. They got some upgrades. Follow me is no longer. Okay, see, these are slight updates to their skills for the Brawler class. Again, you can cover this if you're a Brawler main and you want to know these exact little detail differences of percents and stuff. We're not going to do that in this video because that'll be a little too much. And there's some upgrades here. Lore Masters, pets can no longer be renamed many times in a short period of time. That's because probably people were doing it on purpose to messing stuff up or something, but there is a way to rename pets, and Lore Masters can easily do it by right-clicking rename, but there's also a command for a cosmetic pet that you can't click on to rename. So I'll have a little guide video on that in the future. We got PvP Beginners, again, it might already be out if you want to check the playlist we're on right now. Or actually, it's on a LOTRO guide playlist. This is a LOTRO lore master. This is our lore, talking about lore, whether it be in the game, LOTRO, or in the stories of Tolkien's wonderful world. All right, monster play. All monster play classes are free. Okay. Are free to all players and available once a player completes the new player experience, increases free-to-play characters level 2 within the game. And this is a huge update. Okay, this is huge. We need to talk about this. This is big because I've been saying differently this whole time with monster play. But beginners at level 20 can enter the Entomors. Free players entering the Entomors from level 20 to 129 scale. Okay, Audacity. All right, there's how Audacity, we were talking about scales. 4 new tasks have been added to the Entomor free peoples and monster players, including base task, defeat 5 members of the opposing team. Oh, helping a little incentive to do more PvP and less farming for maybe both sides there. To obtain these tasks, you must complete the task starter. All right, the guy, the vendor. Okay, inside the PvP zone. This is the free people's side main base. This is Graham's Foot is the monster player side main base, if you know what those names are. The accommodations cap has been increased to 20,000. Okay, so you don't have a cap on when you're earning those, which is how you earn. It's the currency in PvP. How you, when you get do quests or you kill enemies, you earn that to pay for things in the PvP zone. Monster players. All monster player classes are free to all players and available once a player completes a new player experience or increases free to player. Ooh, okay. So I'm assuming that this comment right here means that free to play players can now play all monster players. That's, you guys, that is a massive update right there. If that is what it's saying, I hope I'm not misreading that. But if you're a free to play player, hop on the monster play and see that, and it double check for me because I don't have a free to play account right now. I should probably make one to check, but leave a comment. You can play all 5, not just the Reaver now? That's pretty, or all 6 classes? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool indeed. That really is going to give some incentive for PvP to get even better with free to play, right? For people who just come in because they want to be the monster side. That's really exciting, you guys. We have reduced the rank necessary to obtain all monster player skills. All monster players complete their kits at rank 5. Wow, that's huge. It used to be you'd have to be rank 7 or 8, which takes a long time in PvP to get to. But now basically you'll have all your skills at rank 5. Basically how they get their skills, how they kind of level up. They just have to fight. That's huge though, because rank 5 is not very, it's challenging to get to, but not really super difficult. So that's really exciting, and they can do it by doing quests too in the PvP zone. In an effort to provide newly minted monster players with more survivability in Entomors, we've made changes to the starting skill loadouts for multiplayer characters. Oh, cool. Okay, so little updates for them. Wow, this is exciting. Remember how I've been telling you guys that I know they're going to be updating things, and I hope they do soon with PvP zone? Remember? And a lot of people were like, oh no, they're never going to touch that. I'm like, no, they'll do it. They'll do it. Of course, the PvP zone's awesome. It was so great back at level 50 and 60, and it kind of died out. But now this is going to really, it's not totally on, some servers are still big with PvP, but this is going to really buff it up on all servers. So maybe we'll start doing some PvP, maybe a live stream. Maybe that'd be kind of fun. We can just run around, see if we can fight people. Acquire the rank gated appearances. All right, so these are some other things. Again, you can read all this. I'll leave it down the bottom. Here's Audacity for monster players. Crowd control has been reduced to 5% at rank 1. There's the numbers for it if you're gonna nerd out over it. There you go. LOTRO store. New appearances are now available for each monster player class. Again, another cosmetic thing. I like that they're doing this so they can make money, but they're making the game where it can really be free to play for a long time, especially for monster players. But they want people to still be able to buy them something on the other side, because you get a lot of cosmetics on the good side, right? With normal things, so that's pretty cool. The cost of individual players, class corruption trait and skills have been reduced. Okay, so they made some cheaper, some more kind of essentials that you can get in the LOTRO store. They made them cheaper for monster players. That's very nice. Again, they really think about that with the money thing. They don't want it to be pay to win, so they do it. They try really hard with that with the LOTRO team. It's not going to be always perfect, but they do a really good job. Fixed a bugs. Okay, quests and adventure areas. Frozen Whites. Oh, we got a new instance. That's pretty cool. We should definitely do that in a LOTRO battle. What do you guys think? That would be fun. And then frills in Rushbog, all right, have been adjusted. No floating, okay, very cool. Some rivers in, okay, cool. A few caves have been physically adjusted to more accurate. All right, yonder shares actually gotten a bunch of stuff. Wow, that's cool. Housing, Breeland homesteads, hooks in 8 Long Street and Chestnut are correctly, oh, they fixed some things. Empty out music now works. Okay, so there was a glitch in one of the houses that it wasn't working. All right, fixed. Cosmetic pets, the white goose cosmetic pet now correctly appears in the collection panel. All right, that's just these are just updates, little fixes. Localization German, French, these are some updates for languages and stuff. Very cool. NPC and vendor changes. The farmer. Anyway, you can read all these. This is, I don't want to go too much more into this. It's going to get a little too crazy. Again, this is a lot of updates. So this proves to me right here, you guys, again, you can read all this if you'd like, pause it, or click on the link down there and look at it after the video. This proves to me that they are working very hard to shine up this game to make the things that were ever annoying not annoying anymore. So very cool. They got some known issues they're trying to work on. Very cool. So very exciting. This looks like a great update for PvP and for some new quests for the further adventures of Elladan and Elro here. So really exciting. I hope you guys have a great day in Middle-earth, and I will see you on the next episode of Voice of the Rings, my friends. Thank you for joining us today in Middle-earth, and thank you to my wonderful patrons for your support. If I earned it, don't forget to subscribe. We do a lot of LOTRO content on this channel and all the other Lord of the Rings content. Next episode will be up there for this one, and LOTRO Tell Me content's over there. Have a great day in Middle-earth, my friends. See you in the next episode.